The Mini-14. Today, I'm going to reveal 10 little-known facts, secrets that Ruger probably isn't too keen on sharing. There's history, old bugs, rare versions, and a few facts that will make collectors gasp. 10 secrets Ruger doesn't want you to know. Before we begin, this video is for informational purposes only. It does not show how to modify a weapon or break any laws. If you own a Mini-14, please follow the safety and laws where you live. The M14's origins are secret. Early accuracy/stability issues, the AC-556, there was a select fire version used by police forces and also seen in crime, significant manufacturing/serial changes, 2003/2007 improvements to accuracy, limited mag and compatibility.
Secret 1. The Mini-14 is a shortcut of the M14. Its origins are not entirely new. The Mini-14 design originated from the idea of shrinking the M14 to use .223 5.56 rounds. Many mechanical details inherited the M1, M14 thinking, but Ruger made many changes to reduce cost and weight. Why it matters? This tradition explains both the advantage, durable construction, and the disadvantage, not as optimal as modern rifle designs.
2. The bad reputation for accuracy was well-founded, but not true for all models. The Mini-14 has a reputation for being poorly accurate, especially the early models. The reason? The fixed piston system and barrel oscillation went hot. But Ruger has changed the design over time. Many Ranch 580 series models achieve 2 MOA or better with proper tuning. Safety technical note. Not all Minis are the same. The year of manufacture, barrel, and optics all play a role.
Secret 3. AC-556, when the Mini-14 became select fire. Ruger developed the AC-556 select fire version in the late 1970s, a select fire, semi-3-round burst, full auto variant of the Mini-14 designed for military and law enforcement customers. This is why the Mini-14 wasn't always just a semi-auto, but the AC-556 is rare and heavily regulated. The AC-556 is clear evidence that the Mini-14 wasn't just a civilian semi-auto. Ruger did make a dedicated select fire variant, redesigned in key ways for military and law enforcement use. But because of its full auto status and regulations, the AC-556 remains a rare, collectible, and historically interesting item.
Secret 4. The Mini-14 was once armed by police forces, but also appeared in major crimes. The Mini-14 was a popular choice among many police departments and law enforcement agencies in the United States, especially during the late 1970s and early 1990s. Its compact design, lightweight, and high reliability made it an ideal tool for patrolling, guarding, or responding to emergency situations. Some police departments, such as the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, New Zealand Police, and the California Department of Corrections, have officially equipped their forces with the Mini-14. However, what makes this gun so popular is not just its official role. The Mini-14 has also appeared in a number of high-profile cases involving gun violence, making its reputation, two-faced.
Secret 5. Serial numbers and service Ruger. Early models with repaired or certified issues. Collectors should pay special attention to the serial numbers on the Mini-14. Low serial numbers, typically from the early production models from the mid-1970s, sometimes have some mechanical or design issues that were not addressed in the initial production. Ruger has had internal recalls and factory service or upgrades, such as bolt replacements, gas system adjustments, or barrel stabilization improvements. After repairs, Ruger will mark, annotate, or update the service records to differentiate between original and serviced models. This has two sides. For collectors, low serial numbers may have historical value, but if they have been repaired, their collectible value is sometimes affected, unless they have a certificate of authenticity from Ruger. For owners who own them for personal use, these Ruger service is often more reliable, as it has been recalibrated to the new standard. And if you are planning to send in for warranty or origin checks, Ruger still maintains a serial number lookup database, allowing you to determine the year, production batch, and whether your Mini-14 has ever been modified by Ruger. So sometimes, just looking at a small series of numbers on the barrel can reveal a very interesting part of the Mini-14's history.
Number 6. Don't conflate production years. The 2003 overhaul and later improvements 2007 to 2008. In 2003, Ruger underwent a major design overhaul of the Mini-14 Mini series to improve accuracy, update the look, and reduce manufacturing costs. Then, around 2007 to 2008, some models were equipped with thicker barrels and tighter machining and tolerance controls. As a result, models produced after these milestones often have better grouping and accuracy than many older models. So, when evaluating or comparing Mini-14s or similar models, don't treat all Mini-14s as the same. Production years and variations can vary significantly in performance. You can't just look at the model name and assume all guns are the same. The year and variant actually determine a lot of things, from appearance to weight to shooting accuracy. The 2003 overhaul was a big design, cost, and utility shift. Actual accuracy improvements are usually more noticeable in reworked or upgraded models from around 2007 to 2008 onward. So, when analyzing or comparing, consider the year, don't generalize.
7. Magazines and compatibility. Not all mags fit in rare 30-round versions. Mini-14s use a variety of magazine boxes, but there are limitations. Ruger doesn't always make 30 rounds for every variant, and aftermarket mags need to be considered. Some models only come with 5, 10, or 20 mags. The Mini-14 looks simple, but you need to understand the feeding system. Not all magazines fit. There are differences in length, grooves, and pin placement. Ruger doesn't always make 30-round versions for every variant. 30-round versions are sometimes rare. Aftermarket mags are plentiful, but quality varies. Always test carefully. Longer mags change the center of gravity and loading. Consider your needs before choosing. Always check local laws on mag capacity and use safe mags, not damaged ones. Conclusion: choosing the right mag equals less errors, more safety, and sometimes saving money on repairs.
Number 8. Ruger has no major recalls for the Mini-14 recently, but does have safety notices for other models, like the SR22, Mark IV, or LCP. So if you own a Mini-14 or any other Ruger product, always check the Product Safety and Recall Notices section on Ruger.com to see if your gun is in need of maintenance or a safety update. This is important, especially if you plan to send it in for warranty service, repair, or trade it in. It helps you ensure your weapon is safe, calibrated, and in top working order.
9. The Mini-14 Mini-30 family has many variations, which makes the aftermarket complicated. Secret number 9. The Mini-14/Mini-30 is not just one gun. It's a whole family of guns. From the classic ranch rifle to the tactical versions, and even the Mini-30 chambered in 7.62 by 39, each version carries a different set of parts, construction, and collectability, which makes the aftermarket a maze where, if you're not familiar with it, it's easy to buy the wrong thing. So, the Mini-14/Mini-30 is a broad family, a boon for the customizer, but also a pitfall if you don't know the differences. Before you hit buy, check the model, caliber, and year. That's how you avoid making costly mistakes.
10. Common myths and practical advice for safe ownership and storage. While there are many myths like Mini-14s are never accurate or Mini-14s break easily, the truth is more complicated. Practical advice: regular maintenance, proper ammo, serial and source checking, and proper optics and zeroing will enhance the experience. No instructions for dangerous modifications. Myths about the Mini-14 often stem from personal experience or anecdotes, but the reality is always more nuanced.
Proper maintenance, proper ammo, source checking, following the law, and seeking professional help when necessary are the keys to safe ownership and use. If you want, I'll do a follow-up section that breaks down used buying checklists and take it to the repairman signs to avoid pitfalls before buying a Mini-14.
Mini-14 or AR-15. Different design, purpose, and shooting feel. Should I buy a used Mini-14? Check serial number, barrel condition, repair history. Is Mini-14 collectible? Yes, early and rare AC-556. If you find it useful, like and subscribe to see more series of historical weapons or technical analysis. Comment the question you want me to solve in the next video.